Recently, I told you about the new and first female president of Namibia, Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah. Let's look into some of the boldest moves taken by her. From shaking up the oil sector, to demanding reparations for a painful chapter of history, to making major diplomatic decisions, this story is filled with intrigue, bold leadership, and national transformation. So, sit back, relax, and let's take a journey through Namibia's exciting new era. Let's start with Namibia's booming oil sector. If you've been following the news, you know that the country is sitting on vast untapped oil reserves. And President Nandi-Ndaitwah has been taking major steps to ensure that Namibia doesn't just become a passive player in the global oil game. In March 2025, she made a key move by centralizing the oil and gas oversight directly under her office. That's right, the president herself is directly handling the booming oil industry. Why? Well, she's determined to make sure that these resources benefit the people of Namibia and are developed with transparency and accountability. By moving the management of these resources to the highest level of government, she's ensuring that any potential corruption or mismanagement is kept in check. This bold move signals a clear message to the international oil companies. Namibia is in charge of its own destiny. But it doesn't stop there. President Nandi-Ndaitwah has restructured the entire cabinet to streamline governance and boost efficiency in oil management, alongside other national priorities. In her recent cabinet reshuffle, she appointed Erika Shafuda as the Minister of Finance and Natangwe Ithit as the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Mines and Energy. These appointments are part of a larger strategy to focus on national development while tackling Namibia's unemployment crisis. The goal: create 500,000 jobs over the next 5 years through infrastructure projects, manufacturing, and renewable energy investments. But the president is not just focusing on oil. She's set her sights on a bigger goal: economic diversification. Namibia's reliance on oil is clear, but she knows that for long-term stability, the country needs to diversify its economy. And that's exactly what she's doing. Through large-scale investments in agriculture, technology, and renewable energy, she's ensuring Namibia's future is not only oil-dependent, but also resilient. It's a move that's got the country excited about what's to come. However, there's more than just economic strategy on the table. Let's now take a look at how President Nandi-Ndaitwah is addressing the past. You may know that between 1904 and 1908, Namibia suffered one of the most horrific genocides in history. The Herero and Nama people were brutally massacred by the German colonial forces, and the wounds from that chapter remain open to this day. President Nandi-Ndaitwah has made it clear that Namibia will never forget what happened. She has been vocal about Germany's role in these atrocities, and despite Germany's acknowledgement of the genocide in 2021 and their offer of development aid, Nandi-Ndaitwah believes that the reparations provided are not enough. She continues to demand more comprehensive reparations and a formal apology that acknowledges the full extent of the crimes committed. This is a call for justice not just for the victims of the genocide, but for the entire nation of Namibia, as they look for healing and recognition from the international community. Germany and Namibia have been in talks about the genocide for years, and President Nandi-Ndaitwah remains hopeful that a final agreement will be reached by 2026. However, her stance is clear. Namibia will not accept half measures. Justice must prevail, and if that wasn't bold enough, President Nandi-Ndaitwah has shaken up Namibia's diplomatic landscape as well. In a move that's caught global attention, she announced that Namibia would no longer allow visa-free access to over 30 countries, including major global powers like the United States and the United Kingdom. This decision was made to ensure reciprocal treatment. Namibia had been excluded from visa-free entry to many of these nations, and now the tables have turned. From April 1st, 2025, nationals from these countries, including the United States and the United Kingdom, will have to apply for visas to enter Namibia. This move has sparked a lot of discussions, And while some view it as a bold assertion of Namibia's sovereignty, others see it as a diplomatic challenge. But for President Nandi-Ndaitwah, this is about fairness, about ensuring that Namibia is treated on equal terms in the international community. In just a few months, President Nandi-Ndaitwah has proven herself to be a leader unafraid of taking bold steps, whether it's transforming Namibia's oil sector, demanding reparations for a dark chapter in history, or rebalancing diplomatic relations. Namibia is entering a new era, and with President Nandi-Ndaitwah at the helm, it's clear that this is a country determined to carve out its own path, making sure that the future is bright for all Namibians. The world is watching, and Namibia is making its mark. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates.